What if talent became entertainment? What if a fighter could make you laugh, shock you, frustrate you, and still knock you out cold? This isn't just a boxer. This is a phenomenon. A man who didn't just win fights. He performed them. Flip landings, hands down, chin in the air, and yet nobody could solve him. This is the story of Prince Naseem Hamed, the man who turned boxing into a show without ever forgetting how to destroy. Born in Sheffield, England, with Yemeni roots, Naseem Hamed grew up far from the bright lights he would later command. But even as a child, there was something different. Speed, reflexes, confidence, and something more dangerous, imagination. While others learned boxing, Naseem reinvented it. Under the guidance of legendary trainer Brendan Ingle, he developed a style that looked wrong. Hands low, unorthodox angles, leaning back instead of blocking. Coaches would say, "This won't work," but they were wrong. When Naseem turned professional, the boxing world didn't know what it was watching. He didn't walk to the ring. He flew, carpet rides, somersaults. Entrances that felt like concerts. But this wasn't just for show, because once the bell rang, the chaos became calculation. He would bait opponents, drop his hands, smile, taunt, and then one shot. Fast, explosive, precise. Knockouts came early, brutal, sudden, inevitable. People came for the spectacle, but stayed for the destruction. Most fighters follow rules. Naseem broke them. He leaned back instead of slipping. He countered from impossible angles. He fought southpaw, but not really. Opponents trained for weeks and still had no answers. Why? Because you can't prepare for chaos when chaos is controlled. His reflexes allowed him to stand inches away from punches and make them miss by millimeters. And when you missed, you paid for it. And with power, real power, not just flashy, but fight-ending. Titles came, defenses followed. One by one, champions fell. Among them, the respected Kevin Kelley, a fight that turned into a war. And proved Naseem wasn't just a showman. He could fight, he could survive, and he could finish. Then came Wilfredo Vázquez, a seasoned champion. Same result, knockout, different opponent, same ending. At his peak, Naseem Hamed wasn't just winning, he was untouchable. Now, he wasn't just a boxer, he was a superstar. Fans loved him, critics hated him, but nobody ignored him. He brought new audiences to boxing, entertainment, confidence, flash. He changed expectations, because for the first time, a fighter could be outrageous and still be elite. But every story has a turning point. For Naseem, it came against Marco Antonio Barrera, disciplined, focused, relentless. Where others were confused, Barrera was prepared. He didn't chase, he didn't react, he controlled. And for the first time, Naseem looked human. No knockouts, no chaos, no answers, just a lesson. After that night, things were never the same. But legacy isn't defined by one loss. It's defined by impact. And Naseem Hamed changed boxing forever. He proved that you can be different and dominate. You can entertain and destroy. You can break every rule and still win. He wasn't perfect. He was unique. And maybe that's more powerful. Outro. So, what happens when talent becomes spectacle without losing effectiveness? you get something rare, something unforgettable. You get Prince Naseem Hamed.